Record. On that bitch ass.
Assume the position.
Shit's hard. That was Limp Bizkit, everyone. Give it up for Limp Bizkit. Congratulations. Sorry, any show that starts off with a Limp Bizkit song, that's a red flag for doucheography. But you're not going to find that here, not on the Lifted Scene. Lifted Scene, you're going to find the coolest stuff in the world. Meditation-based stuff, social and conscious awareness-based stuff, environmental, ethical, and plant habitual. Whatever that means. Anyways, just kidding. My name's Ryan. We're going to get this episode started. Number 27. My man, Vanzell. What's good?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Dude, it's going really good. I just realized I was talking into the wrong side of the mic. The mic that wasn't actually picking up audio.
Well, I can still hear you. So.
In the direction. Yeah, I heard myself too. That's why I was slightly confused. But not anymore. Wake up.
So, man, happy Thursday.
Dude, happy Thursday, bro.
How was your week, bro?
Week was perfect, actually. To be honest, it was a completely successful week.
That's good.
You know, I can basically just kind of put it at that, you know, with any details aside. It's, you know, we'll probably get into some meditation updates here shortly, but been doing Wim Hof and meditation and basically just been focusing on having awesome days. And that's what's been going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For those of you guys who don't realize this, me and Ryan are homies. So it's kind of hard to not like talk about like, how was your week and all these things that we want to talk about because we want to pretty much save them for the show. But
yeah, right. I know.
That's good, man. That's good to hear. I mean, yeah. So
what about you, bro? How was your week?
Oh man,
Fill me in.
The week was good. The week went by fast.
It did.
I feel like I got a lot done. I was like, it was a really, really productive week.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. Those are the good weeks to have.
Yeah, man. So
same here, man. I got a lot of shit done too.
I'm just ready to rock and roll, you know, just ready to kick butt, just ready to continue and keep going.
Yeah, you are, man. You're awfully motivated every single day. You're out there, you're hollering, you're living the life, you're showing it, you're being transparent and real, and you're giving it to the people, and you're proving it every single day.
I had to say the same for you, man.
Thanks, dude. I try. You know, on Instagram, sometimes I post those black photos with the time, and sometimes it's like 5:31 a.m.
Oh, I see.
And I'm all like up and at 'em and
time
shit.
Grind.
But, you know, I wish I had those like every day because, you know, I don't. And the days that I don't have those, I probably waking up at like 6:30. A couple of days on the weekend, I woke up at like 8 or 9, and that's just not okay in my book.
I dare you.
That's really just not okay in my book. So even one of the days when I woke up at like 5:13, I probably got up at 5 and then decided to be cool. And like around 7:30, I just like laid back in bed for like a half hour.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, I figured shit. I was getting stuff done. There was exports happening on Premiere Pro, Adobe Creative Suite, and I was just killing time. So I thought, shit, I'll just go lay down. You know,
hey man, it happens. You know, I've been trying to get on your level these last 2 days. In particular, I've woke up at 5:30.
Hey now,
yeah. So I normally wake up at 6, and I'm trying to like be super aware of this when I'm waking up. But I'll press my snooze like 2-3 times sometimes. And then I'm like, fuck, it's 6:30, and I'm like, and then I kind of feel a little rush. So today I'm like, no, I'm getting up at 5:30, gonna grab my phone and scroll for 5 minutes and get up, and it worked.
Sure enough.
So like I got into the routine, which we're gonna talk about and give you guys updates on the morning routine, and I feel like it just gave me extra time. I feel like when you get your day started a little earlier, like, you know, for me, it's like getting all my food and stuff, like my lunch, breakfast ready.
Oh hell yeah!
And then actually having time, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna eat this here instead of like bringing it with me. And I normally like eat on the way. It's probably not. That's probably actually more dangerous than texting and driving, to be honest. Over here eating a fucking bowl of oatmeal and shit on the way to work,
chowing down the Wendy's fries, texting, Facebook status update. You want an update? I'm eating fries, bitch, and driving.
Speaking of updates, actually, that's the wrong segment. I was gonna say, let's get this. Want to get this first segment knocked out?
Yes, we got a first segment to get knocked out. What are we doing? Yeah. What? You don't care. We don't care. So,
welcome to our first segment. You guys love and know it. And if you guys are first-time listeners here, thanks. First of all, thanks for showing up and thanks for listening to us. Motivated horse. We're going to get right into this with our first segment, shout-outs and reviews. And one, two, 3, 4.
Shout-outs and reviews. Shout-outs and reviews. Yes.
Shout-outs and reviews. The segment where you guys go to iTunes, you leave a 5-star review on our review section. We read them. They can be in the form of comments and or questions. If they're questions, we will answer them on the show. Today, we hit our 40th review. That is 40. We've had 40 different people give us reviews, which is awesome. They're all 5 stars, so thank you.
40.
So today, this one that was left Monday by Hucker Steve, which is a
Hucker Steve.
Ayo, Steve.
Ayo, Hucker.
This one is called Meditation, Medication, and I want to say it's Pointers because it's like kind of cut off a little bit, but
Pointers.
Which is a 5-star review. It says, I enjoy the heck out of the lifted scene. Not the
Heck
hell,
yeah.
The heck. Heck yeah. I came for the cannabis talk, but stayed for the meditation, philosophy, self-improvement journeys, and even the conspiracies. Keep up the great work, boys. We are looking forward to joining you all on your adventures together. Whoa. That's a pretty positive review, if you ask me.
F yeah. Thanks, Hucker Steve.
Thanks, Hucker Steve. We
Hucker
appreciate
Steve.
it.
Shout outs, Hucker Steve. What are you doing, Hucker
Shout
Steve?
Shout out.
Please follow up with us and tell us more about you because the name Hucker Steve has me curious.
Yeah, I want
and
a story
interested.
behind that.
Hucker Steve, what do you do? You a surveyor? Are you one of these inspectors? Do you work for the city?
Or do you huck and chuck stuff?
Holler at your boys. Leave us a comment. We'll send you $600. Nope, that's too much. 200. We'll start off with 2.
In quarters.
In quarters.
Did you say we have a YouTube review or YouTube comment?
We do. Let me take a look. Let me pull that up here real quick. If you guys want to enjoy a commercial, you may do so. And on some different podcasts, not this one. We don't have commercials, guys. We're badass like that.
Yeah, I don't ever see us doing that. Like, I think we'll probably get sponsors and stuff eventually.
I hope so, yeah.
But I don't want it to be like Joe Rogan's podcast. Like, I wish that there was like 2 separate ones. I wish he had one just for his. And I haven't really listened to him lately, to be honest. After 1,000, I kind of
hit or
stopped.
miss,
Yeah, right.
I listened to a little bit of the Russell Brand one that was live today.
Oh, nice.
A few of them were hit or miss though. Oh, they were talking DMT talk though. Yeah, this was cool actually. Russell Brand was like, he's a sober dude, so
right on.
he's like, he doesn't touch drugs or any of this. So, but he wants to do DMT and he like wants to do ayahuasca. He's like, but a little tip off my sober kick. You know what I mean? But he's like a level-headed dude. He's like kind of like on that spiritual.
Okay.
He's on that level. So.
I was gonna say that like I hate how a lot of the podcasts I'm listening to, they're getting so many advertisements. It's like,
yeah,
we're brought to you today by Wix. Create your own website. My website, this person's website was created by Wix, by fucking Snackbox. It's like, who the fuck cares, man? Like, this is a podcast. You just turn it into.
What up, everyone?
Sorry.
Come visit the land.
That was the DMT episode.
Magic, the land of pursuit. This is the Lifted Scene.
If you guys haven't listened to it, it's episode 22.
It's going to be a little bit unorthodox
DMT
today, but
episode.
that's okay.
We'll just do a full review right here. 37 minutes. Let's go.
Well,
We'll do a sit-in, full comprehensive review of this
and
show.
today we're going to find out why.
Has anybody ever done that before? Do you think anybody's ever like done
a voiceover?
A voiceover.
So at this time, I was thinking this. Yeah, I definitely was thinking this.
Yeah, right there. I was wearing my black pants. I found those on the street. Do. Okay, so we are still talking about shout outs and reviews. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments from our DMT episode. Thanks who's participated and watched this episode. It was fun. Oleg says, oh yeah, DMT. Thanks guys for inviting me guys. Cool.
You're welcome, bro.
And then
fun episode.
Here's one. The next one says, I don't want to be mean, but you guys have absolutely no idea what you are doing. People interested in DMT do not do it like this. You need to close your eyes and keep them closed until you return from the other side. You guys are never getting to the other side. You also need to be absolutely silent when someone is in their trip. Any talking can ground them from reality and not allow them to break through. Some light background music is acceptable as well, but no vocals are preferred. Nobody there broke through, unfortunately. I would try again, but be more respectful to the spice, and it will show you things you never could have imagined possible. Written by John from 2 weeks ago. It's gotten 2 likes.
Well, first of all, I understand the comment.
Shout out.
Yeah, I appreciate the comments, by the way, on YouTube. If you guys haven't been watching, check us out. Give us a like and subscribe. Pound or smash that like button.
Boy.
But I understand the comment. But I definitely, I don't know, man. First of all, I think that when that happened, that experience happened for a reason the way it did, just like it did. Now, I'm pretty sure next time, when it comes into my life, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to save this for home, or can I take mine home, or somehow do it when I'm like by myself, or with just one other person, and we have some fucking light music, calming. Yeah, cool. But, I definitely felt like the grounding part, like I didn't leave. I knew I could go further, but the voices were kind of like tethering me down.
Yeah.
But I don't know if maybe I wasn't ready for the next experience.
Even thinking about what it felt like, if you were trying to describe it, because everyone always popped in, was just like, what are you feeling right now, man?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, the more you thought about it, the more it was like that thought energy, just trying to think, was a deterrent and was like, nope, we're going to throw a little whoosh right at you. And then you just see all these triangles disappearing.
Yeah. As far as the eyes closed thing, I couldn't help but close my eyes.
Yeah.
But at one point I opened them up and I looked at Flynn and his fucking face was melting. And I was like, whoa. The whole room looked like, But anyways, if you guys want to hear what it was all about, you guys can listen to episode 22. But
so, I mean, we did discuss all the details about that because it was like an hour-long episode. The YouTube version one's only 40 minutes because that's just part 1. I haven't uploaded part 2 yet. I need some holler at me. Tell me to do it. And we kind of discussed like how it made us feel and how we would have been like, no, probably not going to film it next time. Probably going to do it differently. And, take some of John's advice and close your eyes and just sit back and chill and not sit there and try and have a conversation and just try and really get out there, try and fucking trip balls. That would be a blast. So thanks, John.
But it sounds like John has maybe done this before or a couple times, and I would hope or think that someone who would leave a comment like that, who has previous or prior knowledge to something like this, wouldn't say something in that connotation as far as like, you guys are never going to break through. Like, don't fucking say that. Like, I fucking experienced something, what I consider a breakthrough. I understand what he means in his context, like the breakthrough where you go and you are like surrounded by light beings and they're giving this info telepathically. You get this like knowledge dump, all this stuff. I get that. Yeah. Basically, John, you weren't there. Sorry. So then we had Planning Ahead. This page called Planting Ahead says, cracked me up. Adam Hogue says, so like my friends are doing DMT. That's gotta like. Okay, now I got one from Anton Lundberg 6 hours ago. Seriously, why no respect of DMT? No likes. Anton Lundberg, may I have your attention, please? Seriously. I know you're listening.
We love DMT. That's all I got to say. I try and respect it, but I didn't know any better at this time. Probably shouldn't have put it on blast the way we did. But hey, we did. That's the world we're living in, bud. And we're enjoying it. We have respect for the Deemsters. Much respect. The Deemsters has all the respect. And you know what, man? Like, for sure. Whether I broke through or not, I had some experiences that by any like typical means of science and or logic, like I had some telepathic talking with someone, like Mr. Dude Master over here shaking his head going, shit, yeah, deep. I know you're feeling this too, kind of a thing. Like, it was crazy, man. Yeah, it was deep. But yeah, maybe next time, I don't know, maybe next time we're experiencing, maybe we'll just have a camera on the background. Maybe in the background. We'll just be quiet. Yeah, we'll have some fucking Limp Bizkit soundtrack without vocals on. Yeah, boy. Rolling. Okay, last comment on here from Kiefer Smokerman says, great video, guys. Cheers. Oh, I know that dude from Instagram. That name is very familiar. I've seen that name. Smokerman? Kiefer Smokerman. Appreciate you, dog. I love that shit. I like that name. That's what I'm saying. So, guys, get on the YouTube and watch our latest video. It's the Carolina Reaper Challenge. Holy 4 dudes 3 dudes. Did I say 4? I said
Yeah.
3 dudes.
Well, Oleg was there, but
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Action. Let's
So
do this. All right,
it's
introduce-
a great video, guys.
We're also recording here. I got it
Sounds
on
just like
Instagram
this.
Live.
Sorry, we are live.
We got
Let's take a clip here after we eat it. It's gonna sound funny. You gotta hear
man,
Flynn's
dude.
hiccups.
fire, guys. Well, guys, do you think that's a big enough piece?
Dude, those are huge.
Okay, you want to do half these?
Yeah, half of that.
All right, let's do half.
We sat here in
Ooh,
this
I can
studio and
smell
ate
it.
apparently we do a lot of
Smell
things
it, maybe
irresponsibly.
Carolina
the wrong way.
Reapers. I guess so. Huh.
Yeah, someone told me you should eat the whole thing. Like, oh, I guess I fucking fuck. I can't do anything right.
You're right. You should have eaten the whole thing, and guaranteed you're done
Yeah,
deaf.
sure. Just don't touch your eyeball.
I don't like your safety.
All right, guys. So
Flynn was wearing
what
some
we're gonna do
safety
is we're gonna
goggles.
eat this.
Yeah, it didn't help him one bit.
Holy shit. There's one in the bathroom.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
tripping
wow.
balls.
That's pretty hot. Would you guys agree?
Tripping
Would
balls
you
off
guys
of
say that's pretty
some
fucking hot?
capsaicin.
Wow.
Yeah, so you guys got to get on the motherfucking YouTube, search the Lifted Scene, or just search Carolina Reaper Challenge.
We'll be on there.
It's out there, kids, boys, and girls.
I definitely felt like more of a man after I ate that. Like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we experienced that. I didn't die.
I felt like
Felt great,
I put some hairs on my chest.
Put a little tears on my back, some on my shoulders. I think I got one on my elbow.
Yep.
Shit was hot as balls.
I got hairs everywhere. Yeah, that man, shoot, that shit fucking. I ate it on the left side of my mouth, so I shoved it in there and just stuck it on one side. And I swear to God, those oils that were extracted in my mouth from that pepper just stayed there and just marinated and just cooked. And like every time I tried to swish around my tongue to kind of get a clearing of it, it was just like I was stirring the pot and mixing more oils on the surface of my inside mouth, dude. It was just.
I mean, the oils, man, like in the pepper, it was heady, man. It was the headiest I've ever eaten, man. Oils.
Terpene profile 1.5 million.
Terps were insane. So we're about to do my thing, guys. Boys and girls, all of you that are leaving comments and reviews, we are here to shout you out. Not only that, we're going to sing you a song. Hey. I'm feeling it. This one goes out to all you lovers out there. You ready? Do my thing! Shout outs and reviews, we're thinking of you. We're gonna bring you a freestyle rap, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sing you a song, maybe hit the bong, but I left it in the other room. Oh, we're doomed. Sitting here in the Lifted Scene Studios, we're getting down and singing songs to these people that leave reviews. Leave us a review and we'll sing you a song. We will sing you a song. Do my thing. Sing a song. Oh, yo! That's for you, everybody. Sing songs. Anyways.
Speaking of songs,
Sorry
that
to-
was excellent. by
Sorry
the
to
way.
deter the whole show. So put you on hold there for a
I
minute.
do have to. I just remembered something that I wanted to bring up to everybody. Somewhat of seriousness. We left off on our last episode about the fungus and the growths that all of us have, all people have. And I said that the name of the fungus or fungi was Amanita. I was wrong. Amanita mascaria is actually, like the mushroom. It's red. It has white dots. If you guys use the emoji mushroom on iPhone, that's the
Right.
same one. Or the mushroom that's in Mario,
Yep.
same one. That one actually has psilocybin in it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Damn right it does.
Yeah. So
You eat the mushroom, you grow.
exactly. Or you eat a different one. I don't know, fucking. What are the other mushrooms you can eat on there? The green one. It's like the 1-Up.
Yeah, the one that
light-
gives you the spit. Oh wait, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. The green one. The green one's the 1-Up. Yeah. You got it. You nailed it.
So I wanted to correct myself and say that the name of that fungi that lives in your body, which everybody has a fair amount of it, you actually need a little bit of it. It's somewhat of a yeast, I should say. It's called Candida.
Candida.
And, it lives harmlessly in your system, but excess of it leads to fungal infection. So if you guys have your toenails are all fucking dark brown,
Jacked up.
You
Fucking
have
got the jack toe.
athlete's feet. fungus in your body, some cancers. Cancer really is kind of a fungus. Really,
Ooh,
think
the
about it.
cancer.
So
Nobody
but-
likes the cancer.
Yeah. So to wrap that up and
Funguses.
smudge that,
Ugh.
yeah.
Get out here with your fungus.
Just kidding.
An alkaline body, we'll get rid of that.
Get your
So-
body alkalined.
Eat some plants and drink some kombucha. You'll be good.
Plants, kombucha.
I had to correct I was thinking about that literally all week. I was on the way home. And I was just like, "Fuck, I was wrong, wasn't I?" No, it's on my phone. I'm like, "Fuck."
No, that's perfect because it fits our brand new segment called "We Were Wrong." Now, time to correct ourselves. Let's see. We were wrong. Time to correct ourselves today. So, thank you for joining us on that segment.
And moving on to our next segment, we have our weekly meditation update because we are a meditation podcast. We hope that you guys have been meditating, that you guys are growing and self-progressing every single day with the tool of the daily practice of meditation. So let's get it started with a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly meditation update, baby. Weekly meditation update. Yeah. Oh. All right.
Oh.
So Ryan, you kind of were leading into it in the beginning of the show. You want to go ahead and just roll with how your meditation was this week? And I guess since this is kind of part of I kind of feel like it's like a new part of our meditation. It's the Wim Hof.
The Wim
breathing
Hof,
method.
yes.
Yeah. So go ahead and let's
Wim
keep these
Hof.
guys updated, man.
Yeah, so we're going to get into these meditation update. Sure, first, shout outs. I forgot to shout out to Flynn, PNW, who is not in our presence today.
Yes.
If we have the
He's here in spirit.
hardcorest of the hardcore fans probably wondering, hey, yo, where's Flynn? I don't see him. Is he out doing dabs or something? No, he's not. He's just not here. He's absent. He didn't want to play with us today. So shout outs, Flynn. We miss you, bud. We really do.
Yeah, he posted on his story though.
Oh, shout out.
Some movie with a man crying.
That sounds like Flynn's life. Watching a movie with a man crying. You nailed it. Hey, come over to my pod. What? You live in an iPod? You know those old music players from like 2004?
They used to hold like 1,000 songs and stuff.
Ew. This new iPod holds pictures. It's amazing. You gotta buy it. I'm Steve Jobs and I'm out.
Psych, I bought one of those things. It was killer.
Oh yeah, man.
iPods. So shout outs to Flynn. Now we can get into the weekly meditation update. Sorry about that. I'm just a mess today, guys. Sorry. This is just how the show goes. We're a meditation-based podcast. If you've stuck with us thus far, we appreciate it. Much love. Shout outs. And my meditation this week has been very focused.
Good.
And the Wim Hof method that we've discussed in probably the last few episodes, it's been kicking ass, dude. It gets my blood just all bubbled up. It just gets me primed. It just gets me primed to focus and meditate better. I love it. Oh, and also, last week, I held my breath for 2 minutes.
Bro,
One of those days.
I don't want to get
Last
I
week.
want to finish yours, but I want to say that I did this.
Dude.
I did the same, dude.
The powers must have switched because this week I've struggled like at 1 minute. Like I'm coming like 1:15, 1:30, like 1 minute. I'm like, oh God, whew, I need to breathe.
Well, I have something to talk about that too, to relate to that. No, I think you're on track though.
But, the Wim Hof method has been kicking ass and it's just been, priming me up for good meditations every single day. So every day this week, meditations have been really good, really focused. I'm kind of changing I'm adding to the clarity of what I want out of the meditation, like what I'm trying to install. I'm trying to install thought software into my brain.
Right on.
So I'm into this whole, to put it simply, things become thoughts, or what you think about basically becomes like a reality. I'm really trying to kind of just install this in my brain.
Manifestation.
Yeah, and it's like I'm trying to build that plasticity, if you will, of just the regular thinking of what I want and developing a mindset where it feels like I already have it or I've already achieved it. So essentially, simplistically, like if I want $1 million, which is a very unclear focus just to want $1 million, like you can get $1 million into your life, but it might not be the $1 million that you want. You can get $1 million in debt. You can get $1 million in fraud. You can just find $1 million and have to give it back to somebody. Still talking in the wrong side of the mic. You have to be very clear on your intentions and your focus. And so this is where I'm honing in. I'm just trying to chisel away and get very clear at what I want.
Right on.
And right when I get into that meditation zone, that like, oh gosh, dang it. Oh man, there's another thing too. There's another update. So I'm getting into my zone and you're listening to the Lifted Scene, guys. So if this is your first time listening, the Lifted Scene is that space you get into your brain mode where you're kind of in hypnosis, that hypnosis trance state when you're meditating and you're kind of connecting to, say, a different energy, a different vibration, and you can feel it. You're on a different frequency. Like, if you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. You know, if you're on that meditation tip, you do know what I mean. So that's what we consider to be the Lifted Scene, and that's what I try and go for every time I meditate. Don't always get there, but for the most part I do. I'm on a pretty good batting average. But lately, this week, I basically discovered a visual of what I'm connecting to, and I focus on this. And basically what this is, I'm lowering, basically I feel like I'm lowering down and I'm in this vibrational trance state, but I'm approaching a window and I'm just looking out this window, and out this window is not really looking out, it's actually looking in, and it's just connecting to the source. It's just connecting to the energy, kind of, because when you're meditating, you get to these random thoughts in your brain, and you can get a completely stupid thought in your brain. Like, just for example, I think I ran through Instagram before I started meditating, and just somebody's comment or whatever, I started thinking about it in my head, and I started just internally making fun of somebody, also internalizing what kind of comment I would write if I was to write a comment, because it would be something like funny and negative, you know what I mean? But it would stir the crowd up, you know what I mean? So I was thinking about this, and it crossed my mind, maybe like half a minute of a thought, and then I'm just like, oh, fuck it, that's not even real. I need to go into the window, and I go into this basically kind of the universe connect window, and I just delete all thoughts, and I basically have I don't know, just come to this place where I can let go of any sort of thought and just lock into the universe zone, because that's really all that matters, is the universe zone. That's my belief. You know, you could be bothered by what Mary said to Joe, and you can be bothered by this fucking show. It's their last episode of the season, or you can be bummed about, I don't know, whatever. But you got to realize, if you're connected to the zone, which I've realized that I'm now connected to, I can just jump right in there and not be worried about anything else. And It's like this meditation zone. So it's this new like window. It's kind of like when you're at the zoo, like when you go to like the SeaWorld part, which isn't cool, by the way, having big fish in these tanks. It's not cool. But like when you guys know what that's like. You walk down and it's dark and it's this little tunnel thing, and you see the big glass, and it's like dark blue, and it's like ominous and kind of creepy. You walk down there, but when that whale comes swimming by, you can't help it but have some sort of a, if not a connection, you have some sort of a like, wow, I'm a human. That's a big ass fucking animal in the water. A mammal? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
What a mammal is? You know what I'm talking about, a big whale.
Sea mammal.
So you have this thing, so that's kind of what it's like. I go down into this basement. It's dark, but I look through this window into the universe, and that kind of just takes my mind off of anything, and I focus on that. And that's the window. That's what I talk to when I'm focusing on these intentions that I'm trying to bring into my life, installing the thoughts. That's where I'm going right there, just connecting. So that's kind of a new thing.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's wow. So I mean, how long? Okay, first of all, let's kind of backtrack a little bit.
Let's backtrack, boys.
How long does it take you from the time you sit down and you start breathing, just like your normal, without Wim Hof method, just breathing, and you get into the zone? Like how long does it take you? How long did it take you to get there?
Well, now to get to what I just explained, that window, that universe window, that's actually something that is kind of that's something that was newly developed. It was more of a clarification on what I'm talking to when I'm meditating, you know, because we've been meditating. I mean, I've been meditating since the beginning of this year. So we're in like month 10.
Yeah.
So like almost 10 months of like everyday meditation. Holy shit. I have to fucking come across like a generic meditator dude, but yo, this is what's made my life move forward. I don't want to say it changed my life. Too ambiguous, too vague. This is what's moved my life forward with all the help of the extra focus and like what I'm applying. But holy shoot dang, you know, this whole meditation connection. That's the spacey part of it. You know?
Yeah.
It is spacey, and I went straight to the space talk. I didn't even really prime that up. I didn't even lube that one up. I just went right in. We got spacey there. It is a little bit spacey, but people that meditate,
it's
they know.
spacey, but and for those who don't meditate, they don't understand yet. It's something that you have to find out for yourself. Like I'm so excited when I see people just start. Like there's this dude at my work. His name's Damien. He's on like day 5, and every day he comes and tells me. He's like, "Man, hey, day 5." I'm like, "How was it?" He's like, "Fucking great." Slap hands. I'm like,
Yeah.
Just give it a fuck another couple months. This guy's gonna be on some other shit. He's gonna be like a complete different person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you've been going 10 months, dude, almost a fucking year.
Almost
of just
a
like
year.
staying, just training your brain.
Yeah.
Doing fucking bicep curls and bench press
Exactly.
with your fucking brain.
Going to the gym for the brain.
And when we get into the spacey talk, it's like that's the gains, that's the results of doing a practice of daily meditation. So
True that.
if people don't understand and they're like, I don't know if I want to get into this. This goes against my religion.
It's
Well,
touchy,
like,
yeah.
No. Like that's the one thing I always talk about when I try to talk to people about meditation is like, they're like, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of weird.
No,
Like,
totes.
it's like, what the fuck is going to happen. You're going to connect to some higher spiritual shit. And that's something that every person can do. But I mean, how do you explain it? Because you don't learn about this in middle school. You don't learn in high school. I didn't learn any of this in the Marine Corps or any of my college courses. I sure as fuck didn't learn about this in and when I was, I don't want to say in a religion, when I was involved or like associating with religion. I think what religion really tries to do is they try to take that and give it a name and say, this is like God, Jesus, blah, 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 blah.
Because there is this place you can go in your brain, and it's like engineered to go there. It's like taking your car in to get the brakes fixed. Like that's just a standard, tangible thing.
Yeah.
This way our brain works, it's actually a fucking tangible thing. The way we're tricked into buying stuff, the way we're constantly reminded about fast food and billboards, the brainwashing kind of stuff. Like, this is some like man-made shit. It's not. It's beyond. It's natural. You know what I mean? It's how we're hardwired, and it's how religions can take advantage of people's brains because there's part of our brain, which from what I heard, there's this band called Finger 11. They were a rock and roll band.
I've heard of that band,
dude. Let's pull some of them up, dude. But Finger 11, from what I heard, the meaning of their band's name, Finger 11, is a part of your brain that decides on religion.
Whoa.
Basically, that's the part of your brain inside there that, it's all the energy stirs up and the neurons burst towards the direction of what draws you towards a religion, which is weird because
I mean, I understand. It's probably the same part of your brain that makes you or has you pulled or just have that feeling of like the wanting to belong. I think every human has that. Even if you're like isolated for 10 years or you're in a group setting and you just don't feel like you don't fit in, like when you finally find this religion, that you have a higher self, but if no one's ever explained it to you and your first option or your first exposure to it is like, oh, this is religion. And there's this guy who lived thousands of years ago and this is the answer. And you have to come here, you have to give us money and you have to come here on a certain day and you have to live by certain beliefs and you have to, you have to also be fearful and afraid because if you fuck up, well, you're going to go to this place called hell. But don't worry, this guy died for all your sins. So if but still, if you fuck up, he's gonna know.
We're banking on that fear.
Yeah, we're talking about that today at work. Like, it just puts you in fear.
Yeah.
Really.
So I mean, there is a lot of things around meditation, because the religion thing is kind of like the entryway to it. Meditation's so weird because I believe that it definitely wasn't taught to me in school. My parents didn't teach it to me. I kind of had to seek it out. Like I was sort of at a point in my life where I was ready to like move into the next step. Like I'm fucking ready. Like, and I just knew that meditation was the right direction, or at least the mentors that I looked up to all had meditation in common.